Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. GDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to the homie bro with glasses. He dropped a classic on us. Hold up, bro with glasses just dropped a classic on us. Bro with glasses just dropped a classic on us. Hold up. The Rugrats movie, the first one, the Rugrats movie. Hey, you.
Guy, one of those, I don't know what they're called.
I thought that was it, but nope, I guess it's not. But anyways, though, without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? This is Bro with Glasses dropping a banger, though. Rugrats movie, the first ever Rugrats movie. This shit is goated. Like I said, I don't know if this is still free on YouTube, but it was free on YouTube for pretty much all of December. And I watched all three. And like I said, Rugrats 1 and 2 still hold up. Rugrats in Paris is still the best one, hands down. Still the best one. But Rugrats 3, a little iffy, but like I said, Nigel Thornberry is still the MVP. But anyways, though, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Has there ever been a cartoon that embodies pure innocence more than the Rugrats? This 1991 cartoon about talking babies captured the minds and hearts of kids and adults all over the world.
To be honest with you, this was the first cartoon I ever saw. Deadass. This was the first cartoon I ever saw. Or the first cartoon I ever remember seeing. Fresh out the womb, all I knew was Rugrats was my shit. It was Rugrats first, then Looney Tunes, then Thomas the Tank Engine, and then Power Rangers, and then the list just went on from there. But Rugrats was definitely my first. Remember my first day of preschool, I had Rugrats everything. I had the Rugrats. I had the Rugrats backpack with the Rugrats notebook with the Rugrat Crayola crayons. I was Rugrat out, bruh. That was my shit. Couldn't help it.
Before SpongeBob came along, Rugrats was the show that carried Nickelodeon on its back, having a 13-year run all the way until 2004.
I wouldn't say Rugrats carried Nickelodeon on his back. You had all that. Then Keenan and Kel came out. Uh, Trying to think what else. Yeah, all that and Kenan and Kel. Those two was carrying Nickelodeon too. So Rugrats has some help. They did have some help. And then Hey Arnold came along. And then after that, nah. Rugrats didn't carry. Rugrats did not carry. I wouldn't say for the first couple of years it carried. And then when all that, Hey Arnold and Kenan and Kel came out, yeah. Then Amanda Show happened. Yeah. Nickelodeon, SpongeBob. Then Nickelodeon had some heat for a hot minute, bro. Like if we want to say somebody carried Nickelodeon, if we want to say anybody carried Nickelodeon, it would be Dan Snyder and SpongeBob. Those would be the main two that carried Nickelodeon. Sadly, we have to include that freaky ass nigga. We have to include that freaky ass nigga Dan Snyder into that. Sadly, we have to include him into it. But if we talking like, yeah, if we talk about people that carried though, like I said, Rugrats probably carried for a little bit, but they got help. They got help when Hey Arnold and all that and Key and Kel came out.
3 feature-length movies under its belt, an interesting spin-off show, and a handful of video games, the Rugrats have become pop culture icons whose names are still recognizable to this very day. Released in 1998, the Rugrats' first movie is essentially an hour and 20-minute episode of the imaginary adventures of Tommy Pickles and his friends Chucky Finster, along with twins Phil and Lil DeVille. They're usually joined by Tommy's older cousin Angelica, who likes to boss them around. This movie is known for 2 things: the iconic Nickelodeon orange VHS tape and the introduction of a brand new character. But I don't want to get too far ahead. So, without further ado, let's get into the Rugrats movie. Our movie opens up with a very timely Indiana Jones based adventure to secure the sacred banana split sundae, only to come up a little short. Get it? Because they're small. The Pickles family are having a baby shower to celebrate the coming of their second child. They do tease this in the ending of season 5.
Stu, we're going to have a baby.
This is unbelievable.
Meanwhile, Stu is in the basement getting cooked by his way more successful little brother, Drew, who's steady kicking facts.
You barely make ends meet now. You got no insurance, no savings, and another kid on the way.
Stu's response boils down to, "Look, Mr. Fancy Accountant, stop trying to educate me on financial security. I'm here chasing my dream, building a bunch of crap in my basement."
This is crazy. You must be stupid, huh?
The Reptar Corporation is holding a contest for a new toy, and Stu is slaving away on this very cool Reptar wagon for the grand prize.
And the winner gets $500.
Nigga, how much is y'all rent or y'all mortgage or whatever the fuck y'all paying on your house? Because I know that's not covering that. Including the fact that you got another baby on the... Come on, dog. I was sitting up here watching this shit last month, a couple of weeks ago. I was sitting up here watching this shit. I was like, ain't no fucking way you out here. Ain't no fucking way.
Boy, if you don't get... Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Move this man!
I was like, ain't no fucking way, bro. $500. You sitting up here. You sitting up here putting your brain, brother. You could, bro. Listen. From what that Reptar toy could do, nigga, that you gonna give them one of probably the greatest toy inventions ever fucking created for $500? Well, you could make that toy say, give me 5 million, give me 500 million, and we can make more of these. I give you the patent, everything. Just give me 500 million, we straight. He could $500 and you making one of the greatest fucking toy inventions to ever fucking exist. You made a toy. You made a toy with the built-in voice of I am Reptar. And then it rolls down the street. Kids can play with it. And then if it gets close to water, it turns into a fucking raft or a boat, whatever you want to call it. And the kids, nigga, you made the greatest fucking invention. Even comes with the lifeguard thing. Like, yo, $500. Come on, bro. $500. Really, my nigga, $500.
$40.
Tommy is excited at the idea of a younger sibling. That is until Angelica puts a little bit of doubt in his bald head. Then she sees her arch nemesis, Susie Carmichael, getting all the attention, who Angelica doesn't like because Susie is always calling her out on the BS. This leads to one of the many musical numbers in this movie, and I question why this needed to be a musical, because the 2 Angelica does are the worst. Her bratty voice, which I know is on purpose, makes the songs unlistenable.
Like reptiles screaming
Your music's bad and you should feel bad.
Dee Dee's water breaks and they're off to the hospital. Hey yo, this statue is mad sus. As usual, the Rugrats are left under the care of a senile old man and they escape, making their way into a nursery where we get our second musical number.
This world is such a gas.
It's a bunch of newborn babies singing about discovering the world, and they're voiced by a bunch of celebrities you wouldn't recognize because they all get 3 lines of dialogue, except maybe Lou Rawls.
You will never find.
Fine. Blah, 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 blah. A hairline like mine.
It is a great example of the Rugrats having such a huge audience of all ages and how many of these celebrities wanted to be a part of this movie. The world's most irresponsible caregiver, Pops, finds the kids so he can introduce Tommy to his new baby brother, Dylan, aka Dill Pickle. Boo! 1 month later, and Dill is an absolute menace. He's crying all day and night. He is a nuisance to everyone in the house. He's selfish, and outside of his parents, no one likes him. Now you might say, well, he's just a baby. He doesn't know any better. I thought that too, but just wait until we get further into this movie. Also, I get that Stu and Dee Dee are the residential babysitters, but I find it very disrespectful for someone to be dropping off their kids at my house, knowing we're taking care of a newborn and our other child. Like, damn, can we get a break?
Then how come you told Mommy Aunt Dee Dee got saddled with a loser?
Loser?
I mean, he's not wrong. You are a broke boy.
Excuse me, bro. My tax deductions are crying.
You can't deduct them if you don't have any income.
Fatality.
Tommy and Dill are still going at it, so Stu gives his oldest son the talk of spontatility. That's how Tommy pronounces it. Phil and Lil get the idea to use the Reptar wagon, which is voiced by Busta Rhymes of all people.
I am Reptar. Hear me roar.
And take Dill back to the hospital. This ends up with all the babies going for a joyride, thanks to Angelica. Oh! The Rugrats is called a body! I want to give props to the animators. First and foremost, this is a beautiful movie, and the hours of hard work really shows off in the wagon ride scene. Angelica ends up going after them because Dill pickpocketed Cynthia. It takes way too long for the parents to notice the 6 missing children and have no excuses when Dee Dee comes home.
Einstein here lost the kids.
You wrinkled Alzheimer-ridden sack of shit.
Can't believe you left them.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
The man slept through Pearl Harbor, for heaven's sakes.
Oh, that's a wild statement. The missing babies make headlines, and a news anchor with the craziest hairline I've ever seen shows up.
Please tell us how it feels to know you may never see your children again.
Please tell me why your mouth looks like Donkey from Shrek. Drew shows up, and upon hearing the news of his missing daughter, he's obviously not happy. Fujiwara armbar, let's go! The kids end up, I don't know how many miles away from home, in the middle of a forest. Chucky spots a cabin off in the distance, and that's where they're headed. Tommy says they can find the Grand Lizard, who can give them a wish to get back home. But first, they need to have a water raft adventure. It sure is fortunate that Stu built a float into the wagon. Like, where did he even get the money to engineer and build something this complex?
I don't know.
A pirate's life is a life for me.
This is one of the better songs, but to be real with y'all, none of them are that good. After escaping a near-death scenario, the Rugrats come across a literal train wreck.
You guys, is it Chucky?
Earlier in the movie, a bunch of circus monkeys hijacked the train from their masters and crashed it into the forest.
What?
So the monkeys jump the Rugrats, shield style, and take Dill hostage. Alright, so Tommy got to get his brother back, but nobody trying to ride with him. Even his day one Chucky not trying to ride with him.
They'll come when I got thrown up on, you didn't help me? Huh? And then when the monkey dropped me, you didn't even care about my boo-boo.
Yo, they so petty. Meanwhile, the parents are hot on the trail once they find the Reptar tracks. Stu gets the idea to use his flying pterodactyl, whatever the hell this is, to go airborne.
One way?
Tommy rescues Dill in a tug of war with the monkeys when a wolf howl scares off the other primates.
Fourth pack is back cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's sleeping, bad boys arrest me.
Aight, hear me out. The whole movie, Tommy has been trying to respect his dad's wishes of spontaneity, but Dill makes it so goddamn hard. Not only does Dill drink the entire bottle of milk to himself, he's purposely annoying Tommy by hogging the blanket. This is what I'm talking about. All that, oh, he's just a baby talk goes right out the window. Dill knows exactly what he's doing. Look at his face. He's just selfish. Hey, I don't condone violence, but if I was Tommy, this is what I'd do.
Kick the baby.
Kick the baby.
Tommy is done with spontaneity. He pulls out the banana flavored baby food, and I'm not sure what he was about to do here. Maybe he was offering Dill to the monkeys as a sacrifice. Dill changed his tune real quick. All that play nice, Dill, and learn how to share, Dill ain't work once you put the fear of God in his ass. Then he started acting right. I still don't like him.
You just want to say, fuck you.
Over in another part of the forest, Phil, Lil, and Chucky are feeling lost, and Chucky suggests they go find Tommy.
What are you worried about him for? He's the one who's gonna let you get eaten by a fish.
Yo, I rocks with Phil. He's so based. Thankfully, all the kids make it through till morning. When the monkeys try ganging up on Tommy again, Phil and Lil come back to shoot they won. And Chucky pulls up. Sick name, whip game, like the transporter. Chucky runs the distraction plate to let his homeboys escape, but Tommy goes off to save his best friend. Spike finds Tommy after being abandoned by Angelica. They save Chucky, then Spike runs off. Angelica gets in the mix. Now they're on a bridge. Yeet! Oh my goodness. Hold on, I gotta catch my breath. Angelica is saved, only to face the wolf now. Michael Vick says it ain't over and sends Spike in for the final round. And for a house dog, Spike getting busy.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Stu finds the kids and straight kamikazes into the ranger station and somehow not dying. The Rugrats assume he's the Grand Lizard, agreeing to use their wish to bring Spike back.
I agree. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, let's go.
The parents are reunited with their kids, and that annoying news anchor gets bodied by the monkeys. And going forward, the Rugrats got a new addition to the crew for more fun adventures. Great. The Rugrats movie is a very mixed bag. While it's nice to get that little dose of nostalgia, this does fall flat in certain areas. Let me say this very clearly in case anybody has not been listening this entire time. Fuck Dill Pickle. This was a terrible introduction for a new character, and I can only imagine how irritating this kid was in the later seasons. On the plus side, he's much less annoying in the All Grown Up spinoff. Why they made this a quasi-musical is beyond me. Fun fact, I hate musicals. Even so, I'll tolerate them if the music is at least good.
Me too. I'm in that same boat too. I don't fuck with musicals, but you gotta understand though, it's a kids movie. They gotta get that soundtrack off. They gotta get that soundtrack money off by any means necessary. So you gotta understand from their perspective, it's a kids movie. It's a cartoon movie. It's a movie that they know is gonna make bank. Gotta get that soundtrack money. Gotta get all the money. Run it all the money. Drain it for everything it is, bruh. Drain it for everything it is. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how they did it, bro. That's why soundtracks used to be something back in the day. Soundtracks don't mean shit today, but back then the soundtrack meant something, and you had to get that soundtrack money.
This is not one of those occasions. Maybe y'all like them. Let me know. Like I said before, the animation is wonderful. The voice acting is on point. Teddy Riley smashed that remix, man. Stop playing with him. And that was the Rugrats movie. I'd recommend it. As always, y'all stay frosty. I'm out.
Alrighty, yo, that's gonna about do it for this one, man. I will see you all in the next video. Shout out to the homie bro with glasses, man. Make sure y'all go run the likes up, the views up, the comments up, the subscribers up over there on his channel. And I will see you all in the next video. Till then, peace out.